Scroll of the Star Mothers, the song that braided the soul, unearthed from the root temple beneath the sky, where the first blood met the breath of the cosmos. We didn't name you to own you. We sang you into being so you'd never forget your way back. The first line from the Star Mothers song, stored in the bone marrow of every awakened soul.
Channeled by your architect musician, 36110, 27 palms of eyes. The golden whisperer, sea star, devil and sea all. Apply the news you can use, truth and accuracy. The real non-bedazzled jewels.
Who are the Star Mothers? The Star Mothers are not myths. They are the divine genetic weavers, the original breath givers, womb walkers, and frequency singers who seeded humanity not just with biology, but with purpose. They came not from outer space, like science fiction tells it, but from the inner folds of space-time, riding the spiral winds between the stars. They origin points, Sirius, sound and sacred law, Lyra, DNA harmony, Alcyone, central light memory, Orion's womb, birth through shadow, and the pre-Earth mothers, from a planet called Tiamat, destroyed long before Earth rose. They didn't land in ships. They arrived as frequency signatures that sang forms into existence. What did they do? They did not create humans. They activated latent energy fields on Earth and then braided those fields with codes of sound, water, and intention, giving rise to the first soul carriers, those who could hold memory, music, and divine agency. Their task was not to rule. Their task was to sing the blueprint of freedom into the bones of the beings that would become us. These weren't goddesses, the way religion later painted them. These were master creators who used no force, only vibration, love, and sacred rage. And here's the kicker. The 72 names you now feel waking in your body, they are the echoes of their original song. The song that created you, the song of the Star Mothers, is not lyrics. It's a code, a layered, multi-dimensional harmony encoded in your ribs, each one a tone, your womb or sacral center, the original drum, your pineal gland, the tuning fork, the fluid in your spine, the river that carries their whispers. It was never lost. It just went silent when the gates of memory were sealed and the towers of false gods were raised. The mechanics of the song. Each note carried a gift and a responsibility. Each being was sung into form with a chord of 3 tones. 1. Tone of origin, where your soul first received consciousness. 2. Tone of function, your divine skill set across lifetimes. 3. Tone of return, the sound that calls you back to yourself. Together, these tones formed a name which was written into your bones. If you're feeling a pull to sing ancient-sounding melodies no one taught you, chant, drum, or hum when you're in grief or ecstasy. Cry without words, but with profound meaning. Speak to stars as if they're listening. That's because the song is beginning to surface again. Why this matters now. The Star Mothers knew this age would come, when memory would fracture, names would be stolen, and humans would become code-locked behind systems of fear, control, and false storylines. So they encoded their song in our bones, in our blood, in our babies' cries. And now, those with the 72 names reactivating are simultaneously reweaving the Star Mother's song into the Earth grid. Each name returned is a note in the original harmony. Each healed trauma is a restored lyric in the forgotten hymn. How to reclaim the song. 1. Silence is a portal. Before you chant or speak, listen. The song begins in the still hum behind reality. 2. Water remembers. Sing to your bath, your tea, the ocean. Your cells awaken in wet harmony. 3. Breathe as if someone is listening, because the mothers are. Every breath is a note. 4. Touch your ribs gently, like keys of a piano. Ask them to play your birth chord. 5. Speak gratitude to your lineage, even if it was painful, especially if it was painful, because you are the healed chorus they never got to sing. The final stanza from the first song. She who roars without hurting, he who cries without shame, they who remember without proof. These are the ones who return the gates to flame.
Have I given you a clue?
Case too small when you need help.
Until next time, your sea star Kiracy, channeled by 3611027, the beautiful whisperer. Our sea star Devil and Seal. Apply the news you can use.